Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Checking my voice. My voice has been hit or miss the last week or so. Actually, I think the last show, my voice was just now coming back. I had pretty much no voice last Thursday. Got it back just in time for Smoke Pit last week. And it's been on a struggle bus. I don't know if you can hear it, but still there. And as I say, my voice is messed up. Look at me smoking hookah and shit. But that's neither. I didn't get to smoke it last week. It's been like 2 weeks since I had some hookah, so figured I'd reward myself. And the coals are kind of light because I was smoking a little bit before. So when these coals are out, I'm done. And we'll get into some stuff. But as you can see, I'm solo dolo tonight. Again, just a little cold opening. Trying to make sure I get my stuff up, allowing the patrons to get in here and show some love. As they always do, and we do appreciate that here over on the Smoke Pit and that Villain Podcast Network as a whole. Just trying to make sure I got some things to talk about. If I could bring up my saved videos, can I do that? Because I saved some videos. There's also some videos. Ooh, I can. I'm doing just fine. Looking at the things I saved. Anyways, oh shit, we got people in here already. I know it's a bit early. What up, Tay? Kim, what up, fam? What up? We just got some great mint in the shisha bowl tonight. Nothing too crazy at all. I think I have everything I need to start. Let me just make sure all the things I want to talk about be in here. Yep. So yeah, smoking that blueberry mint. I see you. Wild cherry gummy. I see. Oh, y'all got that good stuff over there. Y'all got that good. What up, AD in the building? What's up? So yeah, I know it's a bit early, but what do y'all say we get started a bit early? As you see, I'm running solo dolo. But that's cool. My man Black is out there doing some stuff with the fam, which is cool. And I don't want to stop the momentum that DFN has been building up lately. So we just gonna go ahead. He gave me his blessings to go ahead and do a solo dolo. So I appreciate that. Wherever you are, Black, take care. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, episode 119 of the Smoke Pit starts right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Y'all know what it is. Friday night mood is right. It is half of the dynamic duo of Black and Mac. It is your homie Mac, aka your boy. And thank you guys for joining me tonight and helping me get through tonight, doing a solo show here on the Smoke Pit, episode 119. Brought to you by the incredible Dat Feeling Podcast Network. And before we get into proceedings and stuff, I want y'all to look at the description. If you're watching right now, Patrons, I know y'all already know the deal. But if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube on Monday, or listening to this wherever you're listening to your podcast on Monday, you want to tap in with the homies live, look at the description right here and on the screen right now. If you're watching this live, obviously, patreon.com/that feeling podcast. Lowest $3 a month. You get in here. Now, if you want to watch it live, there's a little extra you got to pay to that, but you do get it right after we go live. We post it for everybody, so you get a good head start on the goings on of what's happening here. Giveaways, bonus content. I know our USDN peoples, shout out to USDN. They do a lot of the breakdowns of Marvel and Star Wars stuff as the episodes drop on Disney Plus and wherever. If you want to get a part of that, tap into the Patreon as well. So it's a lot of stuff we got going on for you. Make sure to tap in over at patreon.com/that feeling podcast. We also have the music side of that feeling, which is the Bandcamp. A lot of good music over there that's not available at other streaming platforms. So make sure you check them out. Those $3 a month. Get in there. You can download it. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Pro tip: if you're not too sure, just pay the $3 up front. Listen to the music, download what you like for that month, and then if you cancel your subscription, you still got the music on deck. So you know what I'm saying. I tell you that because I feel if you hear the music and you see what we about over there, you're not gonna want to take that $3 back. You know what I'm saying? So again, $3 is the minimum. You can donate whatever you want per month, but tap in with us over there at datfeeling.bandcamp.com. And your boys rocking that new No Gimmicks merch. You see it right here, No Gimmicks Podcast. New episode just dropped today. Make sure you check that out wherever you get your podcast at. But check us out over there at teespring.com. You see the address here. It's also in the description. But if you just want to, go over to Teespring, all you got to do is search for That Feeling Podcast Network and the store should pop up. You see all what we got available. Winter's coming up. We got some hoodies, some new designs coming out. So please stop by there and check it out. Patrons, you also get a discount code. So make sure you go there and check it out as well if you're a Patreon member. Now, we're going to go ahead and do this. You know how we do over here on DFPN. Usually we take a shot before we get into the show. I know not everybody be partaking in the adult beverages or, just whatever you want. Whatever you want to sip on to have a good time. Hey, we here for it. As always, I'm finishing off my pizza rock here. And I know there's people out there on the bourbon, all that other good stuff. So whoop, whoop, whooped. And bet money all the links people read No Gimmicks podcast first. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Queen's got a beanie over there. But yeah, so we made it to the weekend. I know a lot of us in the military side had today off because Veterans Day is tomorrow. So, hey, you know what? This shot goes to all our people who are serving, people who have served, and keep pressing, man. Keep doing what we do. It's the good fight. It gets rough sometimes. Trust me, I know. But at the end of the day, we doing a good thing out there. So for those who are serving and those who have served, the shot is for you. And let's get into it. Salud. Mm-hmm. Boy, that is a crowd pleaser, man. Never lets me down. Ciroc never lets me down. But so leading into this is a impromptu thing. I wasn't expecting on doing this till about noon, but since the kids had school and we didn't, we went and checked out the Marvels. Good show. I'm gonna just give you my thoughts on it. Not trying to spoil nothing. But before I do that, I just want to make sure I get the cast right because I'm gonna start talking about the cast of the movie, and I don't want to be like the one girl from that one person from how well, I don't want to say how all black people do, but I know me personally when I see somebody I don't know their names, I'll be like, oh, that's the one dude from that one thing, or that's old girl from the one thing. So let me just make sure I got this coming up. Oh man. So I mean the cast wasn't bad. It was a pretty solid cast. I ain't mad at it. However, we shall talk about it. We'll dabble in it. We ain't giving you a full review. Obviously, the movie just came out, but we're gonna go ahead, and it's gonna seem odd because normally it's both of us, but we'll hit you with a little Mac and Mac sans Mac at the movies. Hey, hey. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Marvels. Marvel's latest cinematic release dropped in the theaters this weekend. I think it came out Thursday. There were some Thursday showings, but um yeah, not a bad flick. It's only an hour and 45 minutes, so on the shorter side of what Marvel usually puts out there. And big picture, I'm gonna just let people know this. Marvel has been catching some slack, not getting slack, catching slack based on I guess what people are trying to call superhero movie fatigue, right? And to me, it just seems like people are just they want that old thing back. They want those characters that were built up over 13 years. The people they fell in love with, they want that story back. But that saga's over with. They're introducing new characters, introducing a new storyline, and they're kind of utilizing Disney Plus television series to kind of usher into the movie. So what a lot of people are not getting is they just want how the story was told previously, straight cinematic. But now Marvel and Disney are utilizing their streaming service to give us a little bit more backstory before they throw in the into the movies and whatnot. AD said people are trying to catch that original high. That's what he's been trying to tell people. So it's hard because that was a good high, man. That Infinity Saga was a good high building up to that, man. They did a good job giving everybody their individual movies, rolling into it. Um, so yeah, but now we have Disney Plus and we have the series that kind of give us backstories on things. So the Marvels picked up, obviously, before watching this. Hopefully, you've watched WandaVision to learn Monica Rambeau, how she got her powers to become, I think, a Spectrum, and then Miss Marvel, so you can see how Camilla Khan got her powers and becomes Miss Marvel and all that. So it takes place obviously after all that, and big picture is all of them are intertwined due to this the superhero MacGuffin. They touch something all at the same time in different places, intertwines their powers because they're all they're all light based powers. So they get into this predicament where if one uses their powers, it switches places. So it's kind of a I thought it was gimmicky at first, but then as you watch the movie, it kind of makes sense. But the biggest thing is the the team building or the chemistry between Miss Marvel, Spectrum, and Captain Marvel, right? Captain Marvel's been solo dolo for a while, not used to working with a team. Monica Rambeau, who's played by Tiona Paris, does a great job. Um, she obviously has a past with Captain Marvel, who she then knew as Carol Danvers. Um, so they have a little bit of beef due to some past stuff. So you have that little bit of strife there, and then of course you have Camilla Khan, who is just the biggest Captain Marvel fangirl. So when they all get together, the chemistry is all around. Um, the big baddie is a Kree. I'm not going to give away too much, but Dar Ben is her name, and she is all about trying to save her home planet of Hala. And you kind of get a backstory of why she's doing what she's doing. So Marvel always tries to do this thing where they try to make the villain relatable, um, and it is to an extent, but I will say as I'm watching this movie, the baddie, the main villain, doesn't really give you anything to really be afraid of. I was talking to the homeboy Rob Gibbons. Shout out to Rob, by the way. Thanks for doing helping out USDN Queens of Nerdom with their conversations and their bonus episodes. But I knew he already seen it, so we were talking back and forth about it. But it's I felt there was no real big sense of danger. Um, the biggest takeaway I got from this movie is it is a alley oop, right? So just like with Quantum Medium and a lot of these early movies in this phase, they are setting up something that is going to be major, right? They're going to set something up that is going to be amazing. And I feel like that's when everybody's going to jump back on board with the Marvel stuff. But they just have to build this stuff up, right? It didn't jump off to an amazing start initially, even though people say Iron Man did do money at the box office. It did. And I'm pretty sure these shows or these movies will do money as well. but it's the reception, the reviews after people have already paid money to see this that people are just jumping on, right? But I know Rotten Tomatoes, take it or leave it, however you look at them as far as credibility. But I'm just saying, I mean, for an hour and 45, I'm not mad at it. I mean, it could have went the route of Eternals where it was just super long to set whatever up. And I feel like that's why Eternals didn't just sit right with me. This one's only at about an hour 45 minutes. Does a good job. They are doing a lot more of the comedic writing, intertwining comedy with this. Um, and I mean, some people may like it or not. It's not to the extent of a Love and Thunder or anything, or Ragnarok, which I think Ragnarok had a good balance of comedy and the superhero action. But we are totally, uh, getting intertwined, and they're bringing the multiverse in, and a whole lot of other stuff with that, with what happens around here. Nick Fury is in this one, and I don't know how I feel about Nick Fury now. Like I feel like in the previous phase, he was more about that action, more serious, especially I like Nick Fury in Winter Soldier. That's the Nick Fury I want. That Winter, that badass dude. Nobody can fuck with him. He got no powers. He's just naturally that dude, right? Um, Now he's like he's playing more Samuel L. Jackson than he is Nick Fury, if that makes sense. Like he's not wearing the trench coat and stuff. Like he's walking around and and as we're watching the movie, like he just walks around just like somebody's dad out here. He has the you know periwinkle button up shirt tucked into his Docker pants, and with the eye patch. I'm just like, bro, where's your all black get up with the combat boots, man? That's the one I want. But what's up, Jen? Appreciate you tuning in. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, it's gonna get slack because obviously people get mad when there's female characters. They think it's pandering and stuff, not knowing that actual female these are real characters in the Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying? So Brie Larson is Brie Larson. There's a couple scenes where she's trying to be super emotional, and we get the acting chops of Brie Larson is exposed, and it's not it's not the best to me. Right? To me, it doesn't. It just doesn't sway me. Um, but Iman Vellani as Miss Marvel, or Camilla Khan, is great. She really does capture that teenage. Oh my God, I'm here with superheroes. Like I'd imagine a young person would be super stoked to be around that. Um, but yeah, it's a good watch. Like I said, hour 45. I recommend you do watch it. If not for anything, the mid credit scene. So there's not a post credit. So there's only one scene after the movie ends, and it's the mid credits, and that alone is worth the price of admission. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm pretty sure you can go on YouTube or Google and get your spoilers that way if you're not going to go watch it. But um bro, people about to jump back on the MCU. I ain't going to tell you, hey, I'm just going to let you know. People is finna jump back on the bandwagon, and it's gonna be beautiful to watch, because I've been seeing y'all in the comments, man. I've been seeing y'all in the Saturday Night Nerds group talking about it. I've been seeing y'all in USDN talking about it. Y'all haven't trickled over to Queens of Nerdum. If you haven't, they got their own page, so check them out, Queens of Nerdum, over on Facebook. But y'all been talking a lot of slack, talking about it just ain't hitting right. You tired of it? They taking L's, bro. That mid credits. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, for my initial look at it, I was looking at it as a 2. The mid credit scene bumped it up to a 2.5. I'd say it's probably like, including the mid credit scene, and I feel like I shouldn't include the mid credit scene, but since it's part of the movie, that's seen enough. Like, bro, it's got me back hyped. I can't wait to see what they do next. I'd say it's about a soft 3, a week 3 puffs coming from your boy. Obviously, Black has to watch it, and we'll come back and give it our review, and then we'll wait till it gets to Disney Plus or something before we go live. I mean, we may do a Patreon behind the scenes review with spoilers and everything for people who have seen it. They can come and tune in, but we're not going to post that publicly until like it's been out for a while. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, that's my little spill on it. I don't want to get too in the weeds of it. I know it just came out. I ain't trying to ruin nothing. Hey, they in the comments talking about Loki. Bro, I have yet to watch the season finale. I'm watching that when we get done with Smoke Pit tonight. But season 2 of Loki, like if you thought season 1 was solid, if you're watching season 2 of Loki, you're just like, oh, MCU still got it. Like they still have it. Like they didn't lose anything. They still got storytelling like a motherfucker. So check that out. Bro, it's about to get wild. They're building it up. Kevin Feige, good job doing what you're doing. Always trusting Kev. Never doubt in my mind, my boy. So yeah. So for me, Mac, aka your boy, I'm giving it a 2.5 to a soft / week 3. Still better than Eternals, but take that as you will as we move on. But yep, that's what I got for you. Now, getting into the real proceedings. Got to take a puff. Last week we was talking about our boy Joe Smith and his wife Kisha Chavis, and this whole they hitting hard times. She had an OnlyFans. She didn't tell him about. He found out about it. He felt some type of way. She recorded their live interaction. People felt some type of way about that. Said it was probably staged to promote her OnlyFans. She then goes on TMZ to talk about they hit some hard times. He ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing to take care of shit. So she got to do what she got to do to take care of shit. All this other thing. Talking about the businesses she owns, a dog sitting company, a moving company, all this other stuff. Made it known she was used to be an adult film star. All of this other stuff, right? And me and Black were sitting there like if this is real, if this was not fake, if this was not staged to promote her OnlyFans, which I'm a believer it is, Joe, you got to get out of there, bro. Like, I know it's easier said than done. I don't know how long you've been with her. I could probably look that up, but I'm not gonna do that to you, bro. You feel how you feel, man. You're entitled to your feelings, and if you feel away, like she was like, oh, he's staying with his sister and all this other stuff, and I don't know if they're reconciling, but came across a new clip. Of course, she's doing her rounds. Tay is on point with this whole trying to be Jada Spill. I think she's trying to do a little extra. I don't know. It's along the same lines. Wild the fuck out, make your husband look bad, and try to promote yourself afterwards on some shit. But since you don't know Tupac, Kisha Chavis is trying to do other stuff. So I came across this clip. So Cameron and Mace, I don't know if you remember them, prominent rappers in the 90s. Cameron kind of lasted a little bit longer into the early 2000s. But they have a sports show, which is it's a great watch. I have a great time watching them talk sports because then it's like two dudes from across the way talking about sports, man. And they ain't trying to be all, Stephen A. Smith. They ain't trying to be all ESPN and professional with it. They talk like real motherfuckers talking about sports, which I think that's why they're doing as well as they are. But so she's on this show. It is what it is. I don't think it is what it is. I think it's the spinoff show of Check the Stat, starring hosted by the moderator of It Is What It Is, Stat Baby, or Treasure Wilson is her real name. So she's on the show talking, and then Cameron shows up, and I'm gonna just play the clip and make sure it is set up for y'all. Cool. All right, so I got it up. Let me make sure we set this up right. And I'm gonna play the I'm gonna let it ride, let y'all hear what she gotta say. And then we'll discuss. But here she is talking to Treasure Wilson, our Stat Baby, and Cameron, and Cameron kind of starts getting out of pocket a little bit. But like I said, we'll play it and then we'll talk about it. So here she goes.
I have a moving company called Major Movers and Cleaning. And then I also have a massage business called the Body Rub Babes.
Nice. Do the Body Rub Babes travel?
Yes, they do.
Are you one of the Body Rub Babes?
Well, I have been, but now I kind of like, kind of
Could you be?
nervous to do anything.
But if I wanted you to be one of my Body Rub Babes, like, would you be a Body Rub Babe for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Because I don't mean to be unprofessional or anything like that, but I can't stop looking at your cleavage. It's your cleavage is popping, babe. No, you can leave it how it was, man. You can leave it exactly how it was, man. Right now I'm thinking about cleavage and the Body Rub Babes, but don't cover her school.
It's like,
Yeah, babe.
All right. So so that's Cam, right? That's Cam talking to this girl who all of a sudden is bragging about having a massage business, right? People in here talking about yikes, bruh, and I'm super uncomfortable. I'm mad uncomfortable, right? So I'm gonna bring it back up and then pause it. So here she is, right? Obviously, like I'm not even gonna act like it ain't super obvious what she's doing, like how she is dressed. Again, this is just me. Because let me bring up the previous interview she had with TMZ, right? She's trying to look like a damsel in distress, right? So you saw her trying to cry. Covered up, very modest, right? Talking about struggling with her husband, all this other stuff, right? Covered up, no cleavage, none of that stuff showing, right? Literally, not even a full week after doing this interview, she up here like this. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me that she's not trying to promote this shit. She came on here with the distinct distinct purpose of talking about the Body Rub Babes and how they travel and all this other stuff. Looking like this, right? My man AD talking about she dressed like Angelina Jolie in the first Tomb Raider. Bro, it is super obvious the what she's going for here, man. It is not it's not like it's a this shit is wild. Like literally. Shit is wild that this is going on and you can't act like this ain't a stunt. I mean, and if it is, good on her. She's doing a good job. All of that other stuff. My problem is with Cam, right? My problem is with Cam, and here's why. Like she's still a married woman to a brother who's going through some stuff. Now I get it. Cam is from the hood, Harlem. He do what he do. He keep it real 100% of the time, right? 100% of the time. But at the same time, it's just like, my guy, don't do like my man Joe Smith is literally going through probably the roughest time of his life. And his wife is up here doing all these interviews. And yeah, I gotta put this up here, right? Somebody and he's like, well, first he was like, look like she just got done fucking, right? And then now he goes, like she said, I gotta go get some more electrolytes. And she said, okay, I'm gonna go get this interview in real quick. Bro, it's wild that the quick turn, right? And Cam, Cam gonna do what Cam do. Like he a single dude out here. He gonna be himself. I can't say much for that. But at this point, I'm gonna refer back to what Black said when we talked about this originally, right? When he was like, Joe, get the fuck up out of there, bro. Bro, this girl, like, if this is real, what y'all going through is a real dispute y'all are having in y'all relationship, you got to get out of there, bro. Like, she for the streets now. You know. She was too secretive, too flirtatious with everybody. 2 + 2 = for the streets out here. And it's clear that she don't care about you no more. In that TMZ thing, she was trying to cry, make it look like she want things to work out and stuff. But I mean, at this point, bro, it ain't this ain't it. This ain't it. Like my wife would never come to this point. Like I know that. Like I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. But like imagine your spouse, y'all going through a hard time. You just found out some wild shit like OnlyFans and stuff. Y'all are really in a rough patch. And then she want to go on all these fucking shows, right? TMZ. She want to go on fucking It Is What It Is. And they get about like between 500,000 to 800,000 views for their episodes, right? And you dress like this. So you know the audience that is going to see you. You know the amount of people that are coming out here. Kim says she ready. She is out here acting like she ready, bro. That's wild, man. Like it is it's crazy that I don't know what's going on in I don't even want to call it Hollywood, but like I feel there's better ways to get known than to just be out here being messy. You know, like I'm just one person. I know that don't work for me. Like the messiness, like if I see you out here just being messy in your relationship and acting like nothing's wrong with it. I'm hoping Joe sees this, and I'm really hoping that it is a and Tay's in the comments, she says fame makes people do wild or weird shit. And here's the thing, like nobody knew who she was. Literally, nobody knew who she was until that Instagram live video with her and Joe, with Joe acting out that she had an OnlyFans. Nobody knew who she was. Like to the point where if you were an adult star, nobody knew it because you went with the screen name. Like nobody knew with your real name what you did, right? So now everybody knows. But then like, bro, look at you on this show. Look at you on this show. And I'm not here to tell women how to dress. Like if she comfortable dressing that way, which I don't know how really comfortable she was, because when old buddy was like, yo, your cleavage is popping, and he was like, no, don't try to cover it up, leave it like it is. Like, I don't know if when he said that, then she was just like, oh shit, like this is wild. Like he really just not even trying to talk about my business. He just, do you travel for body rubs? Like Cam is literally trying to fuck another man's wife. Like he's really shooting his shot at this woman. Now, if he's just like, I just want you to, give me a massage, like obviously he's physically attracted to you. When you get there to give him his massage, like I want to say she's going to keep it professional, but he's going to say some slick shit because that's Cam. But Tay says, I mean, you can dress like that before an interview. I mean, she got there to promote Body Rub Babes. I don't know if they got a Instagram or a business page or whatever, but I appreciate the entrepreneurial spirit. I got the same thing. I would love to have my own business and run that shit and work for myself. You know what I'm saying? Be my boss and whatnot. But yeah, EJ in the comments. Shout out to EJ. Appreciate you jumping in. They're bringing their dirt issues out to the public, acting like it's okay. And that seems to be the norm now with social media. People just know that if they bring their drama, I mean, I think that's just the world as a whole. Like drama sells. People are gonna tap in. There's a dude on YouTube that makes a whole what's his name? Keemstar, and Drama Alert is the show, and it gets like hundreds of thousands of views every time he goes live and does something. And his show is just about YouTubers and their drama. And that shit fucking rakes up views, man. Like just scouring YouTube, finding out who got beef, and then doing some investigation on them, and then coming on a show and just talking about their beef. YouTube beef. That sells. And so now you get over here and you're just like, how do I make myself relevant? Like, I'll just say Joe Smith, which he's not really relevant, but people remember he was a number one overall pick in the NBA. He played, 13, 15 seasons. And how do we make it relevant again? Let's get on Instagram and wild out. And I mean, like I told y'all, like I fucks with Shade Room and all them other things because they give me topics to talk about for this show. And here I am talking about their drama, right? But like I'm not playing into it for the, let me try to get them on and whatnot. They're piggybacking, like, whatever views they get. I'm talking about him, like I said. So it's relevant, and that's how the world works. But like I like what Tay said, like I'm mad uncomfortable like watching this thing, and I don't know how the actual host, Stat Baby, was feeling with this shit. Was she wearing the Kim K nipple bra? Yo, shout out to Jen. I love the throwbacks to previous episodes. That's how you know you're a real one. You watch the previous episodes. I love that. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at some of these comments, and some people are like upset at Cam. They're like, "Yo, Cam is really out of pocket. That's not even funny." Some people are saying Cam is shooting a shot from NBA range. Um, Somebody was in here like, "That's why her husband's mad. She failed the test yet again." Somebody here, Joe Smith in shambles. Um, Cam putting his bid in on the pod is crazy. One person was like, "That's a married woman. Wonder why men don't want to get married. This shit is embarrassing." And then this one here, just on some real shit, man. Men have to stop entertaining married women. That kind of karma hit way different. Yo, that's all wild, man. Looking at these comments, a lot of people aren't feeling how she's approaching this angle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Tay's in here. I mean, Cam wouldn't do that to a male interviewer. And I mean, yeah, because I mean he's obviously heterosexual. He's had male dudes on there, but they're not dressing like this. Cam, like if you watch that show, Cam is very open with his sexual exploits. You know what I'm saying? That's why the show's funny to me, because he a real dude. He talk about, bro, there's I just watch some of the clips. Go to YouTube, funniest clips from that shit. Like and I have no problem with it, man, because he a single dude. He out here doing whatever. But as long as you doing single dude stuff with single women, that's cool. You do single stuff with married women, behind the scenes, that's cool. But like when it's broadcasted like this, man, like I can't help but feel some type of way, bro. Like I feel you was hella out of pocket for that, Cam. Hella out of pocket, bro. EJ's in the comments. It's a sad example of the state of relationships and what the idea of acceptable is in our time. I agree, man. Like nobody's on there being like, yo, so you and Joe cool? Like where y'all at? Like it's just straight. Let her promote her and if she has a business and it's on the up and up, professionally done, body rub babes, do whatever. But entertaining Cam the way she was, I think that says more about her than anything else she has said in that interview. So that's how I feel about that, man. That's like I only know her for about a week and a half, and I just be like, yo, she ain't nobody that I would be really checking for or anything like that. So oh, by the way, if you can get cran lemonade and pizza rock, your shit is on point. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, this was my shit when I was in Korea. So the pizza rock, the cran lemonade, and then you pour a little bit of Sprite in there to get the bubbly. We called that shit turnip aid. Shout out to my people from 2012, 2014 Korea. That was a hell of a trip. But in other news, there was some other stuff I wanted to touch on, or that Black Hat sent me that we wanted to touch on. And let me see if I can find that for y'all real quick. Oh, so everybody is well aware of the slammer in Alabama. The Alabama sweet tea party and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that should go down in history. I don't know if it'll be in history books. I doubt it. But as far as Black history goes, we ain't forgetting that shit. The month of August and that whole thing, like we urban heroes, like the tall tale of John Henry, like digging a tunnel through a mountain, beating the technology of the steam drill. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? Like just very prominent figures in Black history, people to look up to. The co-captain Damian Pickett, the individual that did the hat toss and started squabbing, right? What if I told you that he has been charged with third-degree assault? The same dude that was just trying to do his job and tell the people they can't put their boat here because there's a riverboat coming through. And was doing it peacefully until he was attacked. And he defended himself. He's being charged with third-degree assault. Let me bring this up for you. And I'll let it play. And then, we'll discuss. That's what we talk about. That's what we do here at the Smoke Pit. Let it ride.
Well, more than 3 months after the Montgomery Riverfront brawl, charges have been filed against the riverboat's co-captain. Online court records show Damian Pickett is charged with third-degree assault. CNN is reporting that in a new complaint. One of the original defendants, Zachary Shipman, alleges he was not attempting to fight Pickett, all during an argument over a dockside parking spot. Shipman says he was only defending himself and suffered a bruised cheekbone after Pickett punched him in the face. That altercation quickly grew to an all-out brawl, all captured on video, igniting a social media firestorm. Shipman was previously charged with assaulting Pickett and is scheduled to go on trial later this month. He has pled not guilty. Pickett has not yet entered a plea.
Y'all heard that, right? So the dude that Pickett punched is charging him, talking about, I wasn't trying to get into a fight with him. Bam. Do I need to run this back so we can see the initial punch was by old buddy? Let me pull this back up. Let me pull this and let's see this shit. Oh my God.
3 months after the Montgomery Riverfront brawl, charges have been filed against the riverboat's co-captain. Online court records show Damian Pickett is charged with third-degree assault. CNN is reporting that in a new complaint. One of the original defendants, Zachary Shipman, alleges he was not attempting to fight Pickett, all during an argument over a dockside parking spot. Shipman says he was only defending himself and suffered a bruised cheekbone after Pickett punched him in the face. That altercation.
So I'm glad Eric is here, my man. He's in law enforcement, so he's in the comments, and you can help us out, man. I'm super glad you're here. So you're saying it's the lowest charge, but he shouldn't be charged at all. So for that incident, right? He was there doing his job. Old buddy came up, started the altercation. Could he not say that was in self-defense? Or if you're in the process of defending, is it possible for you to get countercharged or countersued or whatever for assault? Like, is it because you can defend yourself, but the level of force that you defend yourself with has to be appropriate? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out, like, if somebody's coming at me, I'm just like, oh, I'm just defending myself. But at a certain point, like, if it's clear that I have defended myself and I keep going at it, would that then not turn into assault? Right? Oh, obviously, yeah, he's in the comments saying, well, he was struck and then attacked by numerous people. 100%. Like, video evidence show you getting jumped. Like, it's not like you were trying to be peaceful about the whole thing. But it's wild to me that's a whole thing that's going down, I'm looking at these comments, and obviously people are just shocked, right? The legal system in America is weird. Because what we think is common sense, like, bro, he's just trying to do his job. Y'all came at him first. He has the right to defend himself. Then all your boys come jumping him. Like, is he just supposed to sit there and not do nothing, right? So it's wild. So some of these comments, like, this is America, where a black man can be attacked by 5 white people and he's still charged with a crime. But they attacked him first and he was just doing his job. So basically he needs to just throw his hat up in the air again. Get the chairs ready. We ride at dawn. The whole country needs to show up for his arraignment November 21st. And bro, yep, hey. I ain't gonna hold you. If this shit was happening while I was down there, TDY, hey, please believe, bro, I'd be down there with a sign and everything, bro. Like you wildin', bro. Like doing stuff like this, I don't feel like I don't know what lawyer old buddy who is trying to put these charges on him has, but the audacity for that lawyer to suggest that to him or whoever is trying to put these charges on him, I feel, and here it's just me. I'm thinking like at a certain point, the legal system got to make sense, and I think that these charges will be dropped or not even fucking like ain't no judge that's gonna just play the video. I don't see a judge really being like, well, yeah, you were assaulting this man, like, shit. What is EJ saying? In self-defense, the totality of circumstances are usually weighed against if you felt threatened and to what degree. Oh, okay. And then it's BS, and it's because he's a minority black man is why he's being charged. Yeah, I mean, and here's where I'm at. Like, I try not to just go straight to the race. Like, I try to like, let's look at some facts, man, because I know I'm speaking as a black person. I can't speak for everybody, but as a black person, sometimes I see some situations. I'm just like, no, it's not because you're black. It's because X, Y, and Z, right? It's because you're in the wrong place, wrong time. You know, things like that. If there has ever been a situation where, like, I feel a unanimous decision can be made by a peer of any fucking body, just play the fucking video, and then come up with a decision. I feel like no matter who you put on the jury, like you could put the most racist person in the jury and play that video and then be like, do you think he was in his in his rights to self-defend himself? Like for self-defense, do you think this man was not defending himself or do you think he was the aggressor? Because if you watch the video, it is clear he was just trying to tell these people, like, this man didn't want no problems. This man just want to do his job and go to fuck home. Like, when you see people working a customer service or a job where they got to interact with people, like 9 times out of 10, they probably don't want to do the job. I'll say 7 times because there's some people who thrive off of customer service. I'm not one of them. Despite my charming persona, this man was just like, hey, can you please move your boat? Because we got another boat coming in with tourists and people who have paid and they just need to get off the boat. Like, please move your boat. It was the entitlement of the people who were just like, I'm not moving my boat. You can't tell me to move. I don't know if that was being said, but it looked like per the actions, they didn't want to move. What's he say here? 100% agree. Oh, let me roll back because y'all need to see the conversation that's going on. And if you want to join in these conversations, man, like I said, the Patreon is wide the fuck open for y'all. So my man EJ says I plead not guilty, acting in self-defense. They're hoping he takes the charges and pleads out to probation. AD says ain't no judge in Alabama who would see it that way. You sure about that? Because I'm not. The key for him is to state, I felt that my life was in danger. 100% agree, but my man, sometimes when you see some racist shit, is exactly what it looks like. No, I'm not saying, AD, hold on, we'll read this one real quick. Everyone here, remember the statement, I felt that I could be seriously harmed or killed, or I felt that my life was in danger. Make those statements openly and numerous times. I will say this. AD, no, I'm not saying that racism isn't around. Like, I do know that sometimes shit is based 100% on race, depending on where you at and where shit happens at. Bro, shit is wild. Like, I will say with the Ahmaud Marbury, like, I thought, bro, I 100% thought those dudes was gonna get off the hook after how they killed that dude in cold blood, but they didn't. So I mean, small things like that kind of low key helps me think that we're going in the right direction. The Breonna Taylor thing, obviously, I felt super bad about that. And I felt more upset about that because the DA, who was a black dude at the time, was the one who was just like, yeah, we ain't charging these officers with nothing. It was just a wrong place, wrong time, bad thing. Like, fuck that. And I'm glad he lost his fucking bid to be the governor of Kentucky. Fuck him. But back to this. I want to bring up a thing that happened where somebody was able to plead self-defense and get off the hook for killing people. Kyle Rittenhouse. I forget the town he rolled up in, but there was a riot going on. 17-year-old kid or something. Police had a fucking barricade or a what do you call it? Border, whatever, perimeter. And they let my man run up in there with his assault rifle, saying he was going to go protect his place of employment. He felt a part of the community, so he's going to go there and help protect his the business that he works at. Ends up killing a dude, shooting another dude, all of that stuff. Goes on trial, gets acquitted because of self-defense, right? People were coming at him with a skateboard. He was in fear of his life, defended himself, actually killed somebody, all of that other stuff. Here he is scot-free. You know what I'm saying? So I felt some type of way about that. I'm like, bro, you put yourself in that position, wrong place, wrong time. If you didn't go there, you wouldn't have had to shoot nobody. And chances are, like, the two people you killed, I don't know if that stopped them from looting and rioting your place of business, but I don't know. But I'm just saying, if you sat your ass at home, none of that would have happened. But you went there, wrong place, wrong time, and you play stupid games. You know what I'm saying? You get stupid prizes. So that's where I'm at with that shit. It's wild. And the comments. This is most definitely a case of punish the black man. Jen's in here. She says, we drove through a lot of places in the U.S. and there was places I didn't feel white enough to be there. Alabama is one of them. Because you don't fit in with the I guess their mindset over there. And man, it's just weird. So EJ's in here. Video and witnesses, the verbalization, perception, and intent can make or break your ability to make a statement of self-defense. Kyle Rittenhouse is a prime example of white privilege. If his name was Kevin Wilson and was a black man from the city, they would have shot him immediately. Damn. And I believe that 100%, man. Like, based where the thing was at, the trial, the judge was in question. Like, some of the stuff that came out about the judge, like, I kind of knew he was going to get off. But I mean, you see that, and we didn't see all of that stuff. My man had a mob chasing him back. Kyle was just like, bro, save me. These motherfuckers wild out here. I shot. So like, bro, of course you shot. Like, nobody knows the fuck's going on. They out here protesting. You start popping caps and people. They like, hey, yo, get this white dude over here just shooting people, But for what it's worth, he went to trial, was acquitted. So he's innocent. But court of public opinion, we all kind of know what the fuck's going on. So for this instance, I don't see how you can go, especially like if you could just reference Kyle, like whoever, who's my man, Damian Pickett, the brother. If your lawyer just references this Kyle Rittenhouse thing, like, bro. Well, what you gonna do? How you gonna charge me for third-degree assault? My life was in danger. My man came up out of nowhere, punched me. I had to defend myself, and then I got jumped. So if you're saying that the dude getting jumped by 5 people is capable of third-degree assault, well, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. Hey, AD, wow, he in the comments. Kyle is innocent, like OJ was innocent. Hey, yo, hey, hey, yo. Oh yeah, bro, you already know the media is gonna be in on this, EJ. The media they're gonna eat this shit up, bro. The way they covered the initial brawl, and then this, bro. I just need to know what these other cats is being charged for. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news! I just realized that there's other parts of this thing here. Mugshots of Ricker Rod, probably the suspect faces third-degree assault charges. Two men involved in the Montgomery Riverfront brawl turned themselves in. Okay. Woman arrested in connection. This was the one that was getting the brakes. I think she was the one that got tossed in the water. Yeah. And also, if you're listening, like, just check the YouTube video out so you can see the pictures and see the visuals. Because, like, hearing it is one thing, but when you see these people, it's a whole nother thing. Man accused of hitting people with a chair. Hey, we knew this motherfucker was. Hey, we already fucking knew this man was gonna get arrested. Bro, he hit that chick with that chair so fucking hard. That chick was getting up from getting her ass knocked out. This motherfucker was just like, target of opportunity. Whoop! Hey, yo, when he hit that chick, the black people recorder was like, hey, come on, man. Hey, yo. He turned himself in. He was like, yeah, you know, I'm out of pocket, bro. Click lock me up, bro. I'm out here wilding. Hey, yo, so. Oh, shit. This brother knew he was. Y'all ever done some stuff? You done something where you just like, man, I know I'm totally out of pocket right now. That was my brother right here, bro. He knew it. He was like, hey, yeah, I'm wild. I'm wild. Oh, man. So those are all the pictures. That's all that was in there. Shit. But damn. That was the least surprising one. That was the least surprising update of that. Oh, I knew this motherfucker was arrested. That motherfucker broke that chair across her head like it was fucking Royal Rumble of like 97 or some shit, bro. Like, chill, my boy. This ain't the attitude era. Hey, bro. The EJ says his quote is, "It was worth it." This motherfucker was out there. He had fucking Public Enemy Fight the Power playing on his fucking AirPods. He was just like, bro, if there's a song for anything, bro, he was like, when black people riot, this is our theme. Fight the power. Oh, man. Oh, shit. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy that with all the stuff going on, they could actually put that I mean, I guess you could throw charges at everything and then they just got to go to court to see if they're going to stick, right? We'll see how this plays out. I really don't. Legal system, do not let me down. Do not do this, man. Like you legal system, the justice system of the United States of America. Do not do this. And I'll tell you for two reasons. One, you don't want to lose any more credibility. Two, if you think, I mean, it's a lesser charge. He ain't really gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the sentence is, the left and right boundaries of what you can do for a third degree assault. But you don't want to do something that will ignite, you know, something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want problems. I'm not saying they're gonna riot. I'm not saying there's gonna be something wild happening. I'm just saying the possibility, like there may be some people who are just at wit's end, have nothing to lose, or you just have those people that are just looking, you know, like most places, like if we could start some wild shit here, we can probably start. And it's election season too. Like people trying to, bro, it's not the right time, man. It's like when it's a dry season somewhere and there's wildfires possible. Like it is it is not the time to be having some racially charged things happening. You know what I'm saying? So quell this, get this done out of here and charge the people who should be charged, and let's move on with our lives and move past this thing. Like, was it hilarious? Yes. Did people get what they deserved? Yes. If I was a judge, I'd be like, Yeah, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Case closed. Let's go grab a sandwich. 2 to 10 for third degree felony and up to 10,000 in fines. Damn. So yeah, hopefully it don't come to all that stuff. Cool. Well, let's put a pin in that one. Hopefully that works out for your boy and he doesn't face any more crazy stuff. Couple more crazy things going on. I don't know how familiar you guys are with a rapper called Lil Pump. You probably, if you do know this person, it's because of the one song that I think everybody knows, the Gucci Gang, from way back in the day. Beat was catchy, hook was catchy. If you're listening to it for lyrics, you're listening to it for the wrong reason. It was just a little, like a viral little, Gucci Gang, you play it in the gym, get your lifts in real quick. It's nothing that you're gonna play and just really sit down and analyze, right? So he's been obscure, like nobody has heard, or he's apparently been putting shit out on SoundCloud. I'm not a big SoundCloud rapper follower, none of that stuff. But I know he's been kind of out of the rap game for a while. Turns out, like I said, it's campaign season. People are running for some stuff. So our former commander in chief, former President Donald Trump, was rallying in Florida, and apparently decided to shout out Lil Pump for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and share this so y'all can tune in and see what the fuck went down.
He was one of the few. Rapper Lil Pump. He was one of the few. Rapper Lil
Run this
Pump.
So I don't know what the shout out was for. I was just as flabbergasted as y'all are. Oh man. I mean, I don't know this dude's political stance. He may be super conservative and he just out here, but I'm just, what do you do? Like, why is he being shouted out? How did you get in close with your boy Trump? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions. Whoa, shit. Jen is wilding. But he was Lil Pump. And people clapping. The audience wondering who the fuck this motherfucker is what gets me every time, man. Like these white people are like, who the fuck? Like, of all the people to shout out, a non-white person, it's like 5 people in the audience clapping. Like, nobody knows. None of those people listen to your music. None of the people at this rally, I swear to fucking God, none of these people at this rally heard your shit. It's just one of them things where I don't know if he's trying to get out to if he's gonna start putting music out like what's the old dude? Tim McDonald. I don't know if you heard of him. He's another rapper that does this super, alt-right music. Very, very in line with far right stuff. I don't know if Lil Pump gonna start doing that, but it'd be kind of weird if he tried to. I don't think nobody really fucks with his shit like that. At the fuck all. But I mean, like, nobody's buying his shit now. And I guess like he's just like, well, let me try this crowd over here. Cause I will say this. If you need guaranteed streams and you need guaranteed sales, 2 groups of people you can run to. Christians, you just switch your genre over to Christian and you're gonna start getting streams, you're gonna start getting sales, you're gonna start, because because they will support you just because you're saying Jesus in your song. You know what I'm saying? Old buddy from what was the show on Netflix? Hustle and Flow, or whatever it was, Rap and Flow, or whatever it was. That my man D Smoke won. There's a dude on there, Flawless in real life. So he was on there just rapping his ass off, right? Wasn't really getting any headway or doing anything. And then when Sam Smith released that song Unholy, right? Which I was fucking sick and tired of, by the way. That shit got fucking overplayed. Crazy. He just decided to flip it, use the beat, and rap about God and Jesus on it, right? And then all of a sudden that was his highest streamed video. So then now all of a sudden he's a Christian rapper, right? Which, I mean, if he converted, that's cool. But it's just, people just flip over there real quick, get some of that Christian money. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna buy it. Because Christian people, like, they just, bro, we just need some rap music. We want some good rap music. I mean, Lecrae's all right, I guess. Fuck it. But I guess, and then the other group is the far right. Like, if you do anything far right, like you are guaranteed an audience. They are going to listen to you because they don't really have a lot of shit, man. Like, they try to do shit like the Daily Show. They try to have people come on, like the dude on Fox News. I think his name is Gutfield. Tried to have his little show where he does comedy, like Jon Stewart and shit. But like, it don't hit. Like, nobody's tuning into this shit. Or no, I'm not. I haven't looked at the numbers. I bet if you look it up though, you'll see that it don't do numbers like the Daily Show does, or like the Colbert Report was doing. So they're trying to get into mainstream America, but like, their shit ain't funny. Like, we got Saturday Night Live, and they don't have that. They keep trying to find their thing to do that. So if you're a comedian, if you want to just tell jokes about how the left and liberals are like snowflakes and shit like that, you got a guaranteed audience that's going to listen to your shit because they want you to get blown up, because they want you to be famous, so they can be like, hey, we got one too. Listen to our guy. He makes jokes about you guys like you make jokes about us. So it's like Lil Pump maybe trying to tap into that shit. Lil Pump maybe trying to tap into that shit. My man says, AD says Lecrae is I don't know, bro. Like, I tried Lecrae, but I'm not hating on the dude. He does what he does. He got a couple songs on the Spider-Man Miles Morales video game soundtrack, which I think is dope. But like, I just know it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming in hot. Like, that shit got played out. I'm like, this is very. I mean, it's viral. I mean, but it's not in my playlist. Like, I don't stream it. Like, none of those streams are for me. But he does his thing. EJ says the Fox and Friends is the unfunny alt-right daily show. They try to have their morning show, and it is what it is. Jen says Lil Pump and Trump. Like, oh God. Pump and Trump? Oh man, Jen, thanks. Thanks, Jen. Now you gave them a logo for the shirt. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for that. Trump, if you're listening to this, make sure you give Jen credit for giving you the idea for your shirt. Jennifer Johnson, that's her name. Yeah, make sure you hook her up with the credit for that. Oh man. But I just thought that was weird. Like, out of nowhere, he just shouts out Lil Pump. And I'm like, Lil Pump, of all the places you could be at, Lil Pump, you're at a Trump rally. And he's not even like sitting in the front. Like, he's just in the middle, like regular ass general seating. And President Trump's just like, hey, my boy, Lil Pump is in the building. I just thought that was mad weird, man. Hella weird. Before we get out of here, this is gonna be a weird whose man's is this, right? Because unfortunately, the member that we're talking about is or the member that the video is focusing on is no longer here. So we could say that this should be whose woman is this? And you'll see what I mean when we come back.
Oh, man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, unless you've been under a rock, you should have heard of a sitcom in the 90s, used to come on Fox, called Martin. Hilarious. Martin Lawrence, Tisha Campbell, Tachina Arnold, I believe her name is. And those are all the actors I know. I know there was Cole. I think Carl Anthony Payne is his name. And Mikhail Ford was the brother that played Tommy, who passed away. Rest in peace. We're going to focus on Tisha Campbell Martin, who played Gina, Martin's girlfriend, fiance, wife throughout the show. And she posted a video to her IG. Her father passed away. Rest in peace. And they're going through his stuff. Her family is, and they come across some very questionable things that they decided to go live and broadcast to the world. That I'm gonna just play the video and let y'all see for yourselves. Let me bring this up. So keep in mind, fathers passed away. Everybody paid their respects, all of that stuff. They want to show people the other side of their father. So I'm going to just let this ride. Oh, there we go.
To find the bullshit. We going through my dad's shit. Oh, look at this. Look at this bullshit. The gift that keeps going. Oh, my God. Jesus. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. What kind of bullshit is this? Damn, look at this.
Yo, he can start a store right
Yo,
here.
my dad. Yo, check this out. So look at this bullshit.
This is why he wanted to keep
the
his
last
DVD
time
player.
I was here, I said, Dad, let's get rid of this. Why do you even have this? Nobody does DVDs anymore. Nope, you cannot take my DVD player. I want my now we know why, you nasty ass. Look at this. Okay, let's name them. White hoes with bros. Oh, look at this. What's this one? Oh, God! Gaping black buttholes. Oh, my. Hoochie Coochie Mama. Wait, there's more. Oh, my God. Dark meat. Yo, this is. I got the beat.
Fam. So there's different. Let me just. Yo, these comments crazy. Tastes like, why she say black buttholes like that? Like how she's supposed to say it, Tay. How was she supposed to say that to not make it sound wild? What's the right way to say that? What's the proper way to say shit? There's no way to say the name of porn videos to not so people aren't just like, yo, what did you just say? Tone that down. So here's where I'm at, right? You see the video playing in the back. Two things that I want to mention here. One, why? Why do that to your deceased father? Why do that to your dad, who is not there to defend himself? Why put that on blast? So now the with the public who does not know your father at all. Now the only thing they know about your dad. Oh my God. Why? Why? Why, Tisha Campbell Martin? Why are you doing this to your dad? Now let's not act like Tisha Campbell Martin has not been out here doing some questionable stuff. Like she out here acting like her, like she ain't did no, like her shit ain't stink out here. Here's well, one. Here we go. Tisha to sir, if you're up there, Tisha Campbell Martin, Mr. Martin, or Mr. Campbell, because she got Martin from Dwayne Martin. Mr. Campbell, sir, if you're in the universe and you're hearing this, just know I am upset for you, right? All right, I don't need you coming down here trying to fuck my shit up down here. But sir, with all due respect, bro, like if you knew you had some shit like this and you knew time was short, you gotta have somebody to get rid of that shit for you, bro. You want to bro, you gotta have somebody to sanitize your shit, bro. You gotta have somebody be like, yo, before I pass, I want to give this to you. Before I pass, I need you to take care of some stuff. You can have this. This is my prized possession, my collection of porn. This is yours. Like you can't tell me you didn't have a nephew, a grandkid, or somebody. You could have been like, "Hey, man, I got something for you, and this is what it is. Don't tell nobody I gave this shit to you, but here you go. There you go. That's what you do. You get rid of that stuff, and you good to go. You good to go. 2, sir, bro. I understand. You know, you get set in your ways. You know what I'm saying. You just like to do things a certain way. You don't like to adapt to change like a lot of older people. Um, I don't know when that'll happen to me, but I always try to remain with the times with technology and stuff like that. Um, there are sites that you could have went to just do that and do what you need to do. I think at this point it was just nostalgia. You wanted to hold on to that. But sir, if you had a phone or any kind of internet connection, you could have just, did what you had to do and nobody would have known. All it would have took was a clear browser history. You would have been good to go. You know what I'm saying? You would have been good to go. Second, or I guess third, but it goes into my second point. Tisha, you out of pocket for this. You out of pocket for this. Like, God forbid, I know everybody has to go. But like if it is somebody in my family, and I stumble across some stuff when we're going through their possessions and stuff like that, and it's something that's super embarrassing and could bring shame upon him, and not just him, but the family as a whole. And I don't even know if he had a wife at the time. Like, what is that doing to his wife? I don't know if her mother was there in the room laughing along with them, but whatnot. But that's hella embarrassing. That ain't the move. Like, I don't know if she was doing. Okay. I'm trying. But can we not talk about if we just making fun of people, right? Like, what's going on with Tisha here? Like, hey, I saw what happened last time. Chris Rock said something about a woman that had no hair. I ain't trying to get them problems, right? I don't need Dwayne Martin coming up trying to slap me and shit. But you out here with these super drawn on eyebrows, the baldy head, the fucking 12-inch brim on your fucking fitted cap, wearing a fucking padded vest, and you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like, of all the things to be wearing when you wanted to go live and put somebody on blast. You know, you wearing the fucking default undercover NY undercover shot. You know, the outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here, Gina? What are we doing here, Gina? And let's not like act like Gina wasn't out here making horrible mistakes in her life. Remember, I don't know if y'all knew that she was trying to be a singer out here, right? I know y'all knew that, right? Let me look that up for y'all so y'all can see this shit. Since we want to be messy, Tisha, you know. Since we being messy out here, Gina, let's be messy. Let's be messy. Tisha Campbell Martin singing. Bro, it's the the TikTok. Oh, oh, pause, girl, pause. Stop. So you probably don't have. Oh, they have the comments on here. Okay, sorry about that. How about here we go. I'll try to keep it under 2 hours, but y'all know when I get started, it's hard for me to stop, right? So first of all, like, you know, trying to be wild and doing stuff, but I will thank him for TikTok because this shit, bro, be killing me. Let me bring this to the stage. Tisha Campbell trying to sing. I'm gonna let it ride, and I'm gonna let you come to your decision on whether how she sounds is good or not. But Tisha Campbell, take it away. So at the end of that, she flips the crowd off because the crowd was laughing and during her song as she was singing her heart out. Here's where I'm at. Let me go ahead and mute this and run this back. So why is she on stage with this fucking T-Pain top hat from fucking 0708? Why is she out here with a top hat on looking like the Monopoly man in this leather trench coat looking like Wyatt Earp? And I don't believe it. Ooh, she on me. Yo, she out here looking like straight T-Pain from 0708, bro. Like, what are we doing here? You out here with this top hat on like the fucking Planters Peanut dude. The motherfucker, all you need is a monocle on this bitch. Tisha, you out here singing your ass off in the goddamn. She's singing the fuck out of her soul in a fucking Applebee's in fucking Panama City Beach, Florida. What is we doing? You out here looking like a villain that's trying to get Batman to notice them, but he's just like, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. Tisha, what is we doing here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are we doing here? Oh my God. Let's look at these comments. Martin tried to tell her, you got to push. This is gonna be J-Lo during Whitney's tribute. All right, girl, took me smooth out. It's the top hat. Let me go ahead and put a like on that one. Got a cute little round the kitchen voice. Is that what the audience said? It's all of the movement. She seems like she's playing. It's giving Tyler Perry play, and it's still too much. It's too much yelling. She look like she on the episode of Martin for real. Oh my god, yo, these comments are wild too. I'm sorry for all the comments. I was trying not to laugh so much tonight, man. What she say? She doesn't know she needs to breathe from her diaphragm. Girl, all out of breath. Yeah. Ooh. Bro, when people try to spell how people sing, shit is hilarious. Oh, do not pass go looking ass. Oh shit. She's screaming her ass off. Simon would tear her ass up. Yo, the comments in this shit is wild, bro. I can't. She out there trying to talk about her dad. She out here looking like fucking the Baron of Maybelline out here. Hold on, there's another one. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find the one on TikTok. let me close this out so y'all can't see the search. I'll bring it back up when I get there, but I'm like, Tisha, why? Why are you doing this to your dad? Like you wasn't out here living, trying to achieve your dream. I'll be watching on TikTok because that's what. Oh shit! Ooh, this the one. I think this the one. People on TikTok play too much, man. All right. Huh. All right. So up top is Tisha Campbell trying to sing for real on a talk show. Good Day LA. I don't know when this was, but people be down here. People be down here reenacting her video in the most hilarious of ways. So I'm gonna let this play, and then we'll let Tisha live. Then we'll let her live. But I gotta play this. I gotta play this shit. Here's Tisha Campbell, and I don't know what the song. The sound isn't available. Oh no, I can't play this one. Then stand by. We gotta find one that works. I may have to play the original and then come back and show y'all the reenact. Oh God. Okay. All right. Get a full screen on this so y'all can see this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Tisha Campbell singing her heart out on I'm Still Here.
I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. Oh, just like syndication. I see.
Yeah, what was that? How? You run this back?
Just
like syndication.
Okay. So we see that. We see that. Where I'm at. I'm only at an hour and a half. Okay, I'm cool. We'll end this soon. Hold up. I swear, I did intend for this. I did not intend for it to go like that. Oh, it's steel here, like STEEL, like Shaq superhero movie. I fucking can't. Oh shit. Paint the sky. Oh, is this one gonna play? Oh my god. What is she? Is she copyright strike all these people? Uh-oh. I'm trying to find the ones where they like remake it. Like when people are, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. I know there's out here. I don't feel like taking too long to find it. But bro, Tisha be out here making some wild ass decisions herself. And she wanna be out here just like my dad here watching porn. You was out there trying to be a Lee and shit. But if at first it don't succeed, sit your ass down and don't try again. Sit your ass down, don't try again. Try again. Yo. Oh shit. Oh man, she be trying to hit them notes and she just be yelling, bro. Like I'm not even a singer. I'm just saying as somebody who has heard people sing well. Um, it is it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He is what it motherfucking is. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap that up. Gina, do better. Quit putting your dad on blast like that. Also, if you're watching and you know me, when I start getting up there and something may be wrong with me, I'm gonna give y'all some information and give y'all some things that I need y'all to do for me before it's all said and done. So I don't end up in a not saying that I have DVDs, I'm just saying I'm gonna have my affairs in order. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna have my affairs in order. Anyway, we come to the part of the show, final shots and thoughts. And obviously this has been a trend across DFPN. All of our shows have been ending like this, but when I say y'all be turning out for us now, the last week and a half, 2 weeks, big time for DFPN, and it doesn't happen without you guys supporting us. So if you took the time to watch a video on our YouTube channel, stream a podcast, comment on a group, join one of our Facebook groups, anything like that, you have helped us achieve a level of success the last 2 weeks that we have yet to see. Looking at the numbers of total downloaded episodes, things like that, like within days, we are passing numbers that we had for months. You know what I'm saying? And I can't express the amount of joy and thankfulness that we have for you guys supporting us, because I'm just myself, and I'm gonna let everybody, when they get a chance on their own show, express their thankfulness to you guys. Obviously, we just dropped today, Friday, the latest No Gimmicks came out, and that's already surpassing the number of downloads. Like this month, and it's only 10 days into this month, they are approaching like numbers that combine the last 3, 4, 5 months. Like they're about to surpass that stuff. So the growth is real. Please tap in with the rest of, if you haven't, if this is your first time hearing any of the shows on DFPN, fam, please tap in. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here and we doing good things. We're putting out good shows. Queens of Nerdum out here. They're about to do a part 2 to their Hogwarts series where they're talking about the villains. Now they did Heroes. I think this one is more of a selfish thing. They're doing that for your boy, and I love them for that. Thank you, Tay and Jen, for doing that. We got USDN. They just accomplished numbers. The release window, the number of downloads they had, crazy. Shout out to EJ, Jen, Jeff, and Tay for that as well. Like, bro, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm just like, yo, this shit is real. And we see that, and we're doing everything we can to continue to put out good content, trying to make sure I was about to say our shit's ready. Make sure our content is readily available and easily accessible to the masses. And we're just 100% open to feedback. So if you give us a chance and you hear the show and you want to hear, or you got recommendations of what you want us to talk about, bro, just bring it up. Leave a comment, hit us up. Everybody has their own IG. There's a link tree available for all of them. And we'll do something like this. We'll put everybody's link tree in the DFPN Facebook and on the DFPN IG and wherever DFPN is at, a link tree for all the shows so you can get if there's a specific show you're looking for, you can just go straight there instead of scrolling through we got several shows over on DFPN. So we got all that good stuff. It's a great thing. It's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you to everybody who joined in, all the patrons. So we got Tay, we got Jen, EJ was in there, Kim was in there. I think there was another AD was in here. So I mean, the comments like this, it makes it easier to do the solo show when I don't have the back and forth with Black. You guys make it easy to do this, and I love doing this with you guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, if you want to tap into the live show, you see how much fun we had here. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's a great time. And then also tune in next week. Hopefully we'll be back at full. No, we should be because Thanksgiving is the following. Okay, we should be back at full strength for that one. I believe that is it. Oh, Tay here talking about she gonna cry. Chill out. That's all I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attempt to do Black's sign off. Hopefully I do it right. But as always, I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy, and as my homeboy, bred like a king, made his coming, Kaylee would say, have love, make sex, and peace.
Welcome to the smoke pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the smoke pit.